All right, so then in 2024, that's when all the craziness started to come out about you. So, according to the LA Times in 2022, a Mexican Mafia member named Dopey called an associate in county jail, and it was recorded, and they're basically talking about demanding money from you for disrespecting them.
That's all false narrative. That's all false.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
No, I seen the LA Times, the paper, but that's all false narrative. The journalist wrote that based off of his information off the court he pulled up to, but none of that stuff is true. You know, I got simple as that. Like,
okay,
yeah.
Do you know who Dopey is?
I'm familiar.
Okay,
I am familiar. You know, I'm from Paramount, so I'm familiar with everybody.
Well, and then this year, a new report came out.
Well, I learned from him through the paper, through the newspaper.
Got
that,
it.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I found out.
Got it.
Yeah.
But you don't know him personally?
No.
Got it. All right.
He's not from my neighborhood.
Okay. Well, then this year, that's when a bunch of craziness started coming out. So there was a report that said that 19 people were charged in an alleged Mexican Mafia conspiracy to kill you.
That's not true. It's not true.
Not true.
False narrative.
Okay.
Not true.
Well, let me kind of go down.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Details, and you could address everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Needed. So what the prosecutor said was that there was a Mexican Mafia member named Snuffy who put a hit on you before a stabbing happened in jail. And they say that there's this conspiracy with TikTok messages, recorded jail calls, there's drawings with inmates and so forth that kind of culminated in a situation where on New Year's Eve 2022, a guy named Clever told an informant that he'd notified gang members in Paramount, Compton, and downtown LA. They had instructions to attack you on site.
You said Clever told an informant? You
Yes.
said what? Can you repeat that?
Yeah. So on New Year's Eve 2022, an alleged subordinate of
and what is that? That's the
Snuffy.
That's the newspaper article?
This is a newspaper article.
Okay.
Right.
No, okay, so basically
So prosecutors say that Manuel Snuffy Quintero, or reputed member of the Mexican Mafia, put a hit out on Swifty before you were actually stabbed. They say that there was so on New Year's Eve 2022, a subordinate of Snuffy, a guy named Clever, told an informant he'd notified gang members to attack you on site. Do you know who Clever is?
No.
Okay.
No, all that stuff is false information. That's false narrative. That's stuff that the LA Times put together. You know what I'm saying? They put, LA Times put that article together, but that's all false. That's all.
Right, because it goes on to say that 8 months later, Clever told an informant that Leyva warned another person in a TikTok message to stay away from you. Let me give you a little 411 so you don't get misguided with the internet. With Swifty, his career is done. I talked to him, tried to guide him, but he didn't listen. And that now you're going to be getting his blues. You're going to be getting your blues in Men's Central Jail.
Yeah, that's all false narrative, and that's all things that I read myself. Like that's why I asked you right now, like what? Because I read that stuff too, but it's all fake news.
Okay.